Met. This is Airways Gaming 7, and we are back on Elden Ring, exploring the peninsula of some place. I forget the name of the place. It's the peninsula of something. It's Southern Limgrave. This is the second episode I've recorded tonight, and will be unfortunately, the last episode I record tonight. So we've got an hour and a half, though. Let's see what's going on. Thinking about messing with this boss here. I'm gonna add some people in chat just a minute ago and give them a couple minutes to. We're back. Awesome. Alright. Well, I suppose I could try this boss, because the cool thing is if I die, my souls are not in the boss room, so that's cool. Status. FP 78. Alright. Well, wish me luck. I think you think I could take him. Awesome. Well, he's got some stun to him. That's a good sign. No. Should have heavy attack there. Maybe would have stunned him out of that. Try fire. Hey. No dodging. Ow. That was help. It's a pretty cool boss. I am missing my dodges. Oh, like we see that. That's probably why I should blackplate him. I thought I could get it. I've got it. Cool. Moist Radagon's Scar Seal. Hey, Sam. Thank you, Sam. So I want to say I used everything. Ooh, I got enough to level up now. Nice. No. Go to rings, that'll be easier. Raises attributes, but also increases damage taken. Well, how much does it increase damage taken? You can bully Zemor enemies with heavy attacks pretty easily, y'all. Yeah. I should have just two-handed went to work, yeah. Increases damage taken by 10%, you believe. What? Well, I have been wanting to increase my carry load. Means I can put pants back on. Exile Greaves. No, no. Yeah, I don't think I've put a single point into endurance yet. That's what I'm going to put this next point in. No, I'll probably put it in mind to get it to an even 20 because, you know, OCD. Caden trousers. Really, as long as I keep that cloak on, you can't really sell the chest piece. You can't really see anything else. Fashion souls are good because of the Confessor armor. I did beat Godric, yes. And I really don't know where the heck I'm headed. Right now I'm just kind of exploring I know that Limgrave is like the beginning area, and I was just going to explore the rest of Limgrave down here. What's my plans? Besides that, I don't know if I should be going this way or if I should be going that way. Those are the two ways I think I should. East or west seems like the idea. Yeah, the Confessor set does look cool. I'd recommend you go west first. Okay. Well, I'll go west first. The east way is tough, lol. Okay. Thank you for letting me know that. I think I might be about to fast travel back to the little camp. And spending my souls on a level. Those guys are new. Do they not have heads? That guy has a head. These guys over there don't seem to have a head. Alright, well. I really wanted to raise endurance, but a 19 just seems wrong to me. I just cannot deal with a 19 attribute when I can make it 20. See, it's nice and even. Of course, my strength and dex are odd, but that's alright. I'll put the next points into endurance. Alright, so we were... Yeah, that way. You guys will only become ghosts. Those guys will only become ghosts by beheading themselves to follow their masters into death. The master's body is laid to rest inside the giant walking mausoleums. That's disturbing. I'm heading in the right direction. Yes. Roughly in the right direction. I guess because of undead. That reminds me, I went and watched the Dungeons and Dragons movie last night. I enjoyed it. The story with Saz's Tam in Neverwinter is not original, but yeah, you're afraid it's going to be bad? Yeah. Well, it's definitely a comedy, which I know some people aren't happy about it being so focused on being a comedy. Didn't really bother me much, though. The D&D nerd in me found a few things that were wrong, but they kept to the spirit of D&D, which is by far more important than, remembering rules about a druid. Elden Ring D&D campaign would be sick. Yeah. I have often, the number of times that my party has went through the Forest of Fallen Giants or Undead Burg is a lot. I have those maps stuck in my head, and they'll be stuck in my head forever. So yes, I remember. Okay, you turn left. I know it's there. And so I have used it that way, but it would be tough to the setting. You can use the setting. The death and rebirth would be tough. I'm just thinking there might be a crypt thing up against these walls. But yeah, in Elden Ring, I need to get more into the lore of it. By the way, do I have Torrent? Yeah. I do. I'm just not accustomed to having a horse in a Dark Souls game. Even when I'm playing Conan and the horse is literally walking next to me, I still forget to ride the horse. Okay, this is where that's where the tree boss was. Okay. Oh, I don't get hit points back anymore, so I changed that, did I? Oh well. Although that would be cool if they would let you reskin Torrent. Where you could have, a horse. Torrent armor would be nice. Yeah, that would be, yeah. So if you didn't know, I also stream Fallout 4, Fallout 4, Conan Exiles, and I was doing Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, which I need to get that to working again. What? Oh, teleporters. Okay, one heavy kills you. Good to know. Yeah, I'm totally new to my channel. Yeah. Well, I stream, if I don't stream, I stream almost every night. Like, I miss maybe 1 or 2 nights a month, besides Saturdays. I take Saturdays off. And usually if I'm not streaming on a certain night, it's, something came up, or I'm not feeling well, or something. But yeah, I try to stream every night, except for Saturdays. I take Saturdays off. I saw Old Man plays the Elden Ring, and I was like, "Yep." Well, that's cool. Well, Old Man plays Fallout. Old Man plays Conan Exiles, which, if you've never played Conan Exiles, the combat is, in a way, it's similar to Souls games. Definitely inspired by Souls games. I'll put it that way. And Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous is a CCRPG where it's basically Pathfinder, the tabletop game, on the computer. But it crashed last time I used it. Last time I tried to get it to work, it was crashing. So I'm going to have to probably go back to an earlier save or something. And that's the only game I stream completely off of PC. Everything else is Xbox right now. Fourth Church of Marika. Does that mean there's a another +1 to my flask? Neat. Yeah, it's a really good thing that they have that little reminder marker there saying, hey, you can do something with your flask. That is a quality of life improvement that I am happy for. Oh, wasn't it earlier? So, like my brother who's playing day one. Oh, these guys. I sat, didn't I? Doesn't have that. Good to know. Yeah, he was watching a, one of those, I was always checking the Super OCD like, when I played. Right. Yeah. He watched the, advice on how to get powerful early on YouTube. Apparently, there's a sleeping dragon somewhere that you can kill and get a bunch of experience points, and you can get a. Well, thank you, Hunter. It's their first gifting stuff in the channel. Thank you, Hunter. That was awesome. But anyway, apparently there's an item you get that like doubles or increases the amount of souls you get for a short while. You're supposed to go get that and then kill the dragon. Well, the item wasn't there because on the day one patch, that's not where the item was. So he can't. Yeah. So he doesn't watch too much. Alright, well, he still watches YouTube videos, but he doesn't. He's like, man, it's probably not there because I'm on day one. I keep telling him to come down here and hook up his PlayStation to the internet. Update his. Yeah, still drops a ton, I'm sure. Witchbane Ruins. Dun 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 dun. Great dragonfly head. I'm poisoned immediately for backstabbing him? Well, that's nice. Oh, the water's poisoned. Huh. Well, this gives me hit points. Okay. Alright, yeah, the water's poisonous. I got you. Oh my goodness. What the heck are you? Okay. Alright, well, let's go down here. First off, weak foe. Okay. Make sure I have my shield up. Shield out, rather. Oh! I just found you earlier today. Ambush Shard. That looks like a sorcery. That looks like something I'm not smart enough to use. I'll check it out later. Frothing degenerates. It's not an insult you hear every day. Okay. I guess I'd have to find an item or something to save her? I don't know. We'll see. Nice! I should use that spell more often. I wish I knew where the lightning bolt spell was. I'll find it, I'm sure. Oh yeah, that's you. Well, we have a village over here. Yeah, that's her true body. The one you've spoken to in the run was a magical version of herself or something. Yeah, okay. I'm guessing I need something to free her or something? Or she'll... There's a grace there. NPC? A merchant. Okay, cool. Bosco's going to bed. Alright, have a good night, man. I'll see you next time. I'll be back tomorrow night if you're... Yeah, here. You got anything awesome? Not sure if I'm talking to her. Whiteport Ruins now will progress her quest with something else. I know the rest of her quest comes about later in the game. Yeah, if I miss quests, it's no big deal. I mean, it's my first playthrough. I'm not going to catch everything. I don't want those. Don't want those. Those are super cheap. I might buy those. Probably will buy those. What's that? Oh, used to duplicate an Ash of War. The Slyhander. It's a Slyhander. It's tempting. I think I'm going to buy 2 of these and 2 of those. I don't want arterial leads when I'm scrounging for them because I craft so much. What do arterial leads do? I have no idea. I haven't really looked too much into crafting. I've just crafted a couple of fire bombs. That's all I've done. And I don't think I've used a single one. Ah, perfumes. Okay. You gotta smell good in Elden Ring. Didn't expect prawn. We're 6 games in, we still don't know how to swim. Jumping ahead. I don't think so, buddy. I was watching today, somebody did, let's see, Demon Souls, Elden Ring, no, Demon Souls, Bloodborne, Elden Ring, Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, in that order, using the Moonlight Greatsword each time. Distortion was his name. Well, I hit one guy. And he would cheat and spawn in the Moonlight Greatsword at the beginning of the game. And you know what? The Moonlight Greatsword is a good weapon in all the games. Yeah. I've used it in the 3 Dark Souls. Well, have I ever used it? I don't think I ever used it in Dark Souls 1. I've gotten it in Dark Souls 1. I've only beaten Dark Souls 1 like 3 times. And it wasn't with an intelligence. Well, the first time I beat it, it was with an intelligence build, but it was an intelligent strength build, and I was using... Black Knight Greatsword. Yeah. Yeah, he beat Elden Ring with it as well. And he did it in one... The thing was, though, he did it in one sitting. Oh, that's what I was going to say. He, there's one thing I can from Farm Selector said. Yep. He did it in one sitting, and, you know, I could just, so when he got to, he was speed running, when he got to New Londo, the place with the 4 kings, he used a something I've never seen where he could run through the water. He didn't have to go to the guy and get the key. He could run through the water, which I thought was kind of cool. Exploit. That's the thing I was trying to think of. The word for it. And apparently there's a lot of skips in Elden Ring. Because he did a lot of skips. Speedrunners are a different breed. Yep. They are. It did give me the idea, though, of trying to do like a I want to do Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 and say everything burns. I'm putting the rule on myself that I have to burn everything. So, like, I have to use pyromancies. And or flaming weapons. You know, maybe same thing with, like, you know, no, for me, no spells. Because I do use magic. Magic's, well, you probably figured out magic's kind of my, oh crap button. Maybe I should read some of these things, huh? Ill omen creature ahead. I'm talking about that big thing over there? They're not that bad. If only I had a bow. Weak foe ahead. Dark Souls 2 would be a problem, though, with the fire, burn everything run. What I'd have to do is I would have to go and, oh. Hello. I'd have to go down to the gutter immediately. Which I don't normally do. And it's suicide to go get that. Oh, this is just the refill my potions one, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, I'd have to go down towards the rotten to get my pyromancy glove. Or kill the dragon rider with the torch. Oh, okay. Good to know. Oh, I thought you were dead, bro. I'm sorry. My bad. Now you're dead. Golden Ruins. I come all the way down here for Golden Ruins. Oh, I got my essence back. I guess I did come all the way down here for Golden Ruins. Okay. I also thought about just like, you know, my speed run. It took me 9 hours. Is that a record? No. It's a record for me. Okay, so yeah, I've been here. I guess I'll sit. Okay, well, I guess there's not... Tower of Return. Yeah, this is... I'm a little weird, and I know I'm weird. Uh, when I got into Dark Souls 1, it was about 6 months before Dark Souls 2 came out. So I beat Dark Souls 1 one time, and then when Dark Souls 2 came out, I played Dark Souls 2 a lot. What's this guy? So I played Dark Souls 2 a lot. And, wow. And never really played Dark Souls 1 again until Remastered came out. Oh, well that worked. That was by mistake, but that worked. I never played Dark Souls 1 again until Remastered came out, so I played a lot of Dark Souls 2 and I loved it. So Dark Souls 2 is... And then when Scholar of the First Sin came out, I played it a lot and loved it. And then Dark Souls 3. Mine's kind of like, it was very satisfying to see. I was going to pass time, that's why I came in here. So my favorite is Dark Souls 3, the Dark Souls 2, the Dark Souls 1. I've only beaten Dark Souls 1, I think, 3 times. Yeah. I mean, I've watched a lot of it. I know the game. But if I were to, if you were to, okay, you could take so many games with you. I'm much more likely to take Dark Souls 2 than I am Dark Souls 1. I'm much more likely to play Dark Souls 2 again than Dark Souls 1. Although, what people hate about Dark Souls 2, I agree with them when it comes to the DLCs. The DLC bosses are great. Getting to the bosses is just a pain in the butt. Yeah, it was slow. It's different enough that makes you think that maybe they should have named it something different. Yeah. Dragon Lake Souls. Because it's different enough from Dark Souls. Oh yeah, the snowy place. Yes. Yeah, the frigid outskirts. Before you get to the double cat boss fight. That's a kind of a funny story. I have about 4 friends that over the years I have, shall we say, greatly helped them through the games. Through the Dark Souls games. Like one friend of mine, he'll only play Dark Souls with me, and he like the Dark Souls 2, the Ironclad Knights, the big turtle dudes. If he saw one, he would run away and just say, "Get him! Get him! Help me! Help me!" But we got him to the frigid outskirts, and he would either die on the way, or literally like 4 times in a row, he died before I got into the boss room. Like, we were together. He would step into the boss room, and he would die before I could get into the boss room. After about the 5th time of that happening, I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm not going to help you with this. You can do this by yourself, or you can just not do this, boss. Because I'm not going to... I'm a really patient guy when it comes to Dark Souls. I'm at my patience end with this. Yeah, there's a few of my friends that are like that. That's another thing I would like to do. Also, is let's teleport in chest home. Oh, that's where. Okay. I looked like I hadn't been there. Is there something here I haven't? That's the poison water. So have I done everything on the peninsula? Have I done everything through here? Is that something there I haven't been to? I just want to get as much done in one place as I can. Now I've done all of this. Maybe it's time to go to the next place. Go check to see if I've done that. Probably have. Yeah, it looks like I'm pretty much covered. Yeah. That's where you get the Game of Thrones sword. Yeah. Yeah. I saw a YouTuber. He was ranking all of the legendary weapons, and when he got to that one, he did not rank it very high. And when he got to that one, he's like, "I'm completely convinced this is the only thing George R. R. Martin did in helping create this game, because it looks like the Iron Throne, and it's ugly, and I don't like it." I don't know if you've, yeah, he said it's a pretty good sword, but it's, he's like, it's not good enough to be legendary. Is his point. And he also, the sword that's made of, apparently there's a sword that's made of sunlight that weighs 10 pounds. How does sunlight weigh 10 pounds? Or tin Miyazaki, as I've heard other streamers call it. Let's see, is this someplace I have been? No. Ah. Okay. Yeah, he said, and it looked like I saw a clip. Uh, it looked like the same type of boss that you get the Game of Thrones sword from. A falchion. So this is a. Okay. It's a spell staff. Okay. Well. Maybe. He did say it was like super lore important, but attacking required ahead. But, that's right. Awesome. He was questioning why it was in the hands of some guy in the back of an unimportant boss. And there was another sword that he was like, oh. Some of the stuff he liked, but he even opened up his YouTube video by saying, "I'm here to complain again." It's like, okay. Apparently that's what he does. Isn't there usually a stairway down in these things? Human Forest Ruins. I think there are some lorries in the misforgotten Seek Legendary Swords to steal or something. Yeah, I need to watch some Vati video. You know, Vati's been around since Dark Souls 1. It's pretty awesome. Another one I like to watch is Sunlight Blade. You ever watch Sunlight Blade's top 10, top 20s? This video is partially responsible for me even playing the games, right? Huh. You do like Sunlight Blade as well? Yeah, he's pretty cool. Actually, there was one of his videos back when Dark Souls 3 first came out that I wish I could have sent in a clip. I had been invaded because he had a best PvP kill type thing, one of his contests, and I had been invaded in right there behind Pontiff Sullivan. And I was chasing down the invader, and I was using the Black Knight Ultra Great Sword. And I was chasing down the invader and chasing down the invader, and he was running from me, and he eventually, I'm locked onto him, chasing after him, and he stoned out. He got it. He left my world without me killing him because he knew I was about to kill him. I'm locked on him. I'm attacking, and he disappears. Well, the auto lock works, and I turn around and finish my attack. Apparently there was another invader that I did not know about, and he was right behind me, and I hit him with that blow, knocked half his health out, attacked again, and killed him. And I literally had, before I hit the button for the first attack, I did not know he was in my world. I recorded on my Xbox, but those recordings aren't that great. Oh well, apparently there's not anything in here. I thought there was always a staircase down in these rooms. Yeah, it was pretty funny. Alright, well, is this something? Is that something? I don't know. Let's see. There was another one. I remember me and one of my friends that we played the game together with. We were actually in his world, and I was helping him, and right there by the Nameless King where Havel is, we got invaded, and we were climbing that ladder to Havel. And the invader was up on top of that ladder, and he saw us, and he sat down right next to Havel, like, come fight me and Havel. And we're like, I'm not gonna fight you and Havel. Come fight me and Havel. And my friend says, I got something for him, and he popped a seed, and Havel turns. So he's sitting next to Havel, but Havel's behind him. Havel stands up, turns around, hits him one time, and knocks him down to 10% health. He starts panic rolling, and Havel murders him. It was amazing. I know 2-for-1. Elden Ring's invader mechanic, really you're only invaded whenever you are multiplayer, right? When you do it, okay, so yes, that is something I've been to. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so this is nothing. Okay. I don't really mind being invaded. It's just I don't like the jerk invaders. I get invaded and I'm fighting a bunch of bad guys, and you just rush in and start attacking me. Screw you. Which is kind of nice. A lot easier to take in the scenery. Yeah. Exactly. Well, in all the Dark Souls, people complain about the invasions a lot, but in all the Dark Souls games, you can just turn it off. I mean, you can play offline. You can be not human. Dark Souls 1 was the worst because you had to turn human at the bonfire. But Dark Souls 2 and 3, you can do the whole area not human, and then turn human. Allow yourself to be to summon in right at the boss door. So I never really. I mean, yeah, there were times jerks invaded me, and that sucked. But I mean, you can always turn it off. Which is part of the game that my brother doesn't. He's played. He doesn't have internet, so he's never been invaded. Never done PvP. Which the only PvP I've ever really done is invasions. I never. Yeah, this is new. I never invaded people. Or did the I guess this is poison too. Or did the arena thing. Yeah, that's poison too. Oh, come on. You got 2 hit points less. Ah. It's good to know. I guess they probably can't grab you while they're trying either, huh? Attack, please. Yeah. Oh, we got a crab. Look at you try to dodge. Thought he was John Wick or something. Ugh. Jeez. Yeah. Black Flame was really good. I originally just took Black Flame Blade and Black Flame because they looked cool. But apparently there's whole builds on Black Flame builds. The heck? I just thought it looked cool. Alright. Y'all are beginning to upset me. Apparently there's a really cool Black Flame sword too, but you need dexterity of like 24, I think, or something. So when I get it, I'll have to determine if it's worth it. Oh, there's a Black Flame Tornado that looks awesome. I do want that. Oh. Too close to the zombies. Don't let me look at the map. Well, I was thinking there might be something worth actually looking at in here, but... Ah! Oh, there's an item over there. If I only had an item, right? I failed. This is where you would expect an item. Assassin's Creed game would 100% have an item there. Crab eggs? What are these swords? Suffering. Siege of Castle Morn. A lone hero fights for his vengeance, only to fall at the hand of Lord Godfrey. Okay. Lore. Lore alert. Lord Godfrey's a freaking Chad. Neat. Probably your favorite Souls character. Cool. Better than Artorias? He's got a beard to rival mine. Wow. It's a good man. Somber Smithing Stone 2. Arteria Leaf. So, do I have... No, that's a Somber 2. I think I could go raise my talisman though. Yeah, I could get my to +4. One more, I can go to +5. Yeah. You know, my mom complains about my beard every day. She doesn't complain about it. She's like, you need to cut your beard. You need to shave your beard. You need to get rid of your beard. No, I like it. You need to get rid of it. You get rid of it. No, I like it. I get compliments all the time. You get rid of it. You want to grow up here? Go ahead. Alright, well I am not... I get fit tested for a respirator pretty regularly, sadly. So you can't. You got a stash, though. I don't know if I've been this way. Let's go see if I've been over there. Just want to check things out, and then I'll go up. Start heading west. Yeah, I worked many years Probably about 5, maybe 8 years at a restaurant. And it had to be clean shaven. That's the only time in my life that I was clean shaven. As long as my job doesn't care, or like currently, I'm unemployed, I've got a beard. My last job was ridiculously hot, so it was a goatee, usually. But I always had a beard. Okay. Ah. Ha ha. Great turtle shell. What does a great turtle shell let me craft? Oh, that's right. It's not going to tell me, right? You missed the great turtle shell on your first playthrough? Oh, it's a shield. I just picked something else up too. 87. Meh. No. You're thinking of the ring, the talisman. This. Because it doesn't say that on here. I should probably actually move some weight around so I could use a better shield. Although, I mean, this is 87 physical. Eventually, I might be rocking a heavy shield. Now, what else did I just get? Something else I got too. No, it wasn't one of those, was it? It might have been one of those. Oh well. I'm picking all the stuff up to craft and don't know what to craft. Oh, it does boost it. Just checked it. Well, thank you. Yeah, it's got the little turtle thing. Alright, let's see. If I go back to... Haha. I have no idea what this is. Ooh, that's a 45 shield thing, right? Okay. Well, the shield doesn't work if I don't use it to block. Try attacking. Ha! Seek 3 wise beasts. I'm just a turtle killer. Oh, there's something up there too I missed too. Did you? Ooh, what's this? See? Glad I looked around more. Starlight Shard. Somebody told me not to use those. So I'm not going to. So I need to find one more turtle, right? I'll probably be surrounded by messages. Seek fruit. Try attacking. Yeah, I saw somebody in one of the YouTube things I watched kill turtles for one of these. And it's a memory stone, right? Which is awesome. Starlight shards are kind of a quest item later. Yeah. Yeah, because I read it and it says it slowly refills your FP, and somebody chimed in and says, yeah, but don't use it for that. You'll need them later. Oh, okay. Something incredible ahead in short futility. Sweet. I'll probably put heal back on my repertoire. Yeah, I thought it was weird the choice to make your spell slots not have to do with your attunement, which I guess is mind in this game. Wow. Sir, do you mind? I didn't have... We could have been friends. No, you have to come over here and bite me. Oh, cool. Yeah, apparently I did miss a bit in the peninsula. Oh, I can put... This spell is kind of cool, but it takes forever to cast. Pretty effective when you do get it to cast, but it takes forever. I think I will go with a heal here. It's got good stagger. Frenzy just isn't good PvE. Oh, okay. Bro. That looked like that would have hurt. Ah. Look at you dodge. Whoa. Hey! That was not the spell I wanted to cast. Okay. Attack. 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 Well, it looked like something I wanted. I guess it's not. So Frenzy is better than PvP, I guess? Oh, I can summon here. Just noticed that. I wonder if it's summoning for that guy. So what does madness actually do to you? First time I was seeing that. Because I saw that village with, when you cast a spell, you get madness build up. Stuns you, damage you, and cuts your FP bar in half, I believe. Well, that all sucks. Every bit of that is terrible. Let's not do that. I saw it building up when I cast a spell, and I want to say the rats hit me and it built up. My man, just don't care. Friend. Aww. I like owls too. Like, in theory. Not in the real world. I met an owl once. He was a jerk. He almost took my car. Seems like a story I should tell. I was delivering papers. So it's like 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. We've got both windows rolled down. I'm driving through a small town where I delivered my papers, and this owl was going after something in the street. Long story short, this owl flew by and his wing hit my windshield. If I had been like 2 foot further down the road, the owl would have flew through the window that was open on my passenger seat. And I am certain that if the owl had flown into my car, I would have let him have it. Because those claws are nothing to be joked about. Those talons are nothing to joke about. Oh, Stone Sword Key. Cool. Yeah, they're pretty vicious, yeah. Now, oh. Oh. That's pointing to a dungeon, isn't it? That's like probably down here. Bingo. Well, that's cool. So it's got to be over here somewhere. Is there a way to jump down? That's just water. So that's death. So maybe I shouldn't have come over here. Aha. Got your ruin fragment. Oh, can't still keep going up. Okay. Well, there's my dude pointing. Wait, I was on that. Was I on that beach? Maybe I was. Maybe it was another beach. Ah. I got you. Jerk. I think it's on the outside wall. I think it's on that beach. Down there. Just have to find a way down there. Or back down there if I've been there already. Alright, looks like a way down there. Okay. Don't trust. Elden Ring falls make me nervous. Aha! I found it. Impaler's Catacomb. Well, I only know of one Impaler. His name was Vlad. And he was not a nice person. I don't think the Impaler's Catacomb is a nice place either. I might be wrong. I'm not wrong. But we're at an hour and a half. So I'm going to end it here. The fall damage is so inconsistent in this game. Well, yes, it is. I don't trust it. It scares me. Sometimes you look at it and go, I'll be fine, and then you're dead. Other times you're like, oh, that's going to kill me, and then you're fine. But we're at an hour and a half. I'm going to call it here, guys. If you haven't already, hit the follow button. I really appreciate it if you would. I'll be on, if you're on YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. I'll be back tonight. Fallout or Conan. I'll see which one floats my boat. Probably Fallout, because we're getting close to being able to go into the Far Harbor DLC, which I haven't been there in a while. So, thanks everyone for being here. Thanks Hunter for showing up. It was a lot of fun. Come back anytime. You're always welcome. Everyone else, you're welcome as well. Thanks again, and remember, prithee be careful.